Hello, hello, hello. Victor Vanico Johnson coming to you. Be the Victor Speaker Academy. I just been driving today and I'm mentally preparing for a huge event that I have coming up. One of the biggest speaking opportunities that I've had in my career. I've spoken on hundreds of stages with audiences sizes of 2 to probably 2,000. And this next one coming up is one that is really a personal favorite of mine because I am a huge follower of Dr. Dennis Kimbro, author, professor, speaker. He wrote the awesome book, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. He was commissioned by the Napoleon Hill Foundation to write that back in early 90s. I believe 92 is when it came out, or 93. And everybody's pretty much familiar with Napoleon Hill's version of Think and Grow Rich, one of the greatest personal development books ever written, I believe in 1937, and it has exponentially grown in sales over the decades. The reason I mentioned Dr. Dennis Kimbro is I have the opportunity through my role in the bank is to be able to moderate a session that he and I will be on the stage together, and he'll be educating the community as he does so well about building wealth, closing the wealth gap, home ownership, community collaborations, and things like that. And I have the esteemed honor to be the moderator for this session, and I'll have certain questions that we've already pre-planned to present to him. So if we pre-plan these questions, it got me thinking, why would I not pre-plan my opening and my closing statements as the moderator? And that is my coaching tidbit here for those of you that are aspiring speakers, those of you that really want to get out and improve your ability to influence the communities or the corporations or the listeners or followers that you have when you get out and speak. Maybe you wrote a book, maybe you're a new leader in an organization or a business leader or sales, even a sales rep, and you've been assigned to get on a stage or get in front of a group of people and communicate some point, solve some problem. And one of the things that is important as a speaker, and I talk about it in our speaker online courses, which you can of course visit bethevictor.us and jump right in there and either get the online courses or some personal coaching packages are available as well. But the reason that I'm doing this particular video is because we oftentimes talk about working on your speech and preparing yourself for, your keynote or your workshop, or you're going to facilitate some educational program. But what's also important is, even as a moderator, really visualize that entire event from start to finish, at least the parts that you're involved with, and how will you make a difference? And being as prepared as possible, being as polished as possible is critical. Again, as I'm driving, I'm thinking about my opening, thinking about my closing statements based on the questions that we've already prepared, and how do I want to really make an impact? Now, I'm not thinking about memorizing this thing, but I do want certain points to be at the forefront of that statement or those statements. So the coaching tidbit for you, the challenge for you, if you are preparing to be a moderator of some sort or a host or even a comedian that is opening up some event, it's important that you are able to prepare, even a short opening or a short closing, or maybe it's a toast that you that you are assigned to give at a wedding coming up. That's the tidbit. Prepare. Practice. Watch yourself in a video after you record yourself. Listen to yourself only. Then go back and play the recording and watch your movement. Is your body movement in alignment with what you believe it should be based on the speech or the statement that you got to make? That's the tidbit. Again, follow me at bethevictor.us across social media, and you can always jump in and get the online course or the coaching packages at bethevictor.us. Have a great one.